This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the July 2024 Capricorn Full Moon. The full moon takes place on July 21st, 2024 at 3:17 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 6:17 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 10:17 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, at 29 Cancer 9 minutes, 29 Capricorn 9 minutes. Issues that complicate feeling safe and secure are up for another round of purging under July's Capricorn full moon, the year's second in the sign. The first one in June, at the beginning of Capricorn, stirred and released some of those issues. Now, more hardened, persistent ones are shattering and transforming, opening us to understanding, forgiveness, and maybe some peace. This flavor of full moon is stern and calculated, lighting up the bottom line from the perspective of the daddy/provider end of the Cancer-Capricorn dichotomy. What's surfacing now looms as monumental, and in fact, it is. This moon comes with a profound sense of wrapping up and finality. That's due to the double whammy from Pluto, the agent of unavoidable change. It's operating here as a doorway to the past, as well as to the future, and demanding, how can you lighten your load before moving on? First, the past. This moon is beginning the wrap-up of Pluto's 16 years in Capricorn, which it entered at the end of January 2008. The full moon is clearing our emotional decks for the formal exit, because it's taking place at the degree where Pluto will return for the last time in our lives from September 1st to November 18. The coinciding suits this moon to reviewing the seismic shifts the foundations of your life have undergone since 2008, and clearing out some of the remaining rubble. Hold that thought. Next, the future. This moon is in an out-of-sign conjunction with Pluto just over the border in Aquarius, where he will spend the next 20 years after that brief foray back into Capricorn. His presence is pulling fears and survival instincts from the depths. Raw terror may surface, raw, utterly non-rational terror. But don't panic. Raw boldness and determination may surface as well. What's next for your foundations? They're going to be different, but how? Will they support you? Will you streamline them? Meanwhile, the wrap-up and purging mandate is getting outside help. The moon and Pluto's trine to Uranus is striking hardened situations and hearts, shattering the ground, delivering shocks, costs may factor in, and zapping us with information that breaks us from the past. And in conjunct to Mercury also portends adjustments in thinking and attitudes. The combo makes dramas and emotions intense and unrelenting, but not necessarily unforgiving. A sextile to Neptune has the potential to soften ossified situations and to soften our hearts. We might view current dramas with compassion and forgiveness. We might view our collapsing foundations with greater understanding. That remaining rubble may be easier to move out as a result. And we're motivated to say goodbye, to purge, to clean up, and move on. The moon and Pluto are trine Mars, the guy who gets things done. He's just entered Gemini, freeing up our thinking and enabling us to talk freely about everything the moon is stirring up and ending. A great way to work with this moon, and Capricorn does love it some work, is physically bagging up obsolete and broken objects and taking them to the dumpster. Shred paper while you're at it. Write letters, too, to people who've let you down, to your ancestors, to your younger self, to whatever strikes your fancy. Throw in your own Declaration of Independence while you're at it. Then destroy the letters. The Declaration, you may want to keep. Clean up your own corner of the universe now so you can watch the collective show come September. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. Visit my site, empowermentunlimited.net, to sign up for my mailing list, listen to my weekly podcasts, and book a session with me. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio and TV on the first and third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. I also host lively conversation on Facebook on the page Empowerment Unlimited and in the group the Astro-Insight Lounge. I post on Instagram and Threads at Kathy Biehl and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian Channel.